Welcome back to another episode of the RNS podcast. If you know, you know. It's the Really Nothing Special podcast, and we are really nobody special. DJ, how are you feeling?
I'm good, man. I got an off-brand number, Merino Flow. We come with that Merino Flow on 13.
I was thinking hard the whole time.
And I know everybody's gonna think hard. Nah, I had to come with something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Merino
I like
Flow
that.
on you.
I respect the pick.
Mel, what's going on, bro?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm ready to start another episode. Rick, what's going on?
What's up, man? I'm gonna rock with that Will Chamberlain flow. Trying to get 20,000 in, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God. Here you go. Here you go. Got a lot.
Damn.
Yo, starting early.
We 12 seconds
baby.
in, bro. We 12 seconds
go.
in.
Let's
Hey,
go.
man.
I'm with it.
You know
I like
how I
the
get
energy.
down, baby.
I like
Got
the
a-
energy. Let's go.
Got a lot in store. Got to recap a little bit of March Madness. Got to talk about some NBA buyouts. After that, getting some hell yeah, hell nah. We're gonna end with the top five. So before we get into anything, like we always do, DJ, hit us with a black fact.
All right, so today, the former heavyweight champion Jack Johnson was born. Back in 1878. So definitely way before our time, but respect. And I don't want to say anniversaries and things like this, but Jesse Owens died today. So also shout out Jesse Owens, former Olympic gold medalist. So yeah.
Too
Yeah,
bad,
man.
man, right there. Too
Jack
bad.
Johnson, one of the greatest heavyweight champions of all time. Pioneer in the African American community. Jesse Owens, one of the great track stars. Yeah, put him up, put him up.
It's the Cups era.
Put him up, I said.
Shout out to them fighting like that, because I don't even know how that even works.
Well, it was because back then the gloves were so like they weren't padded like they are now. So you wasn't getting those headshots like that. Couldn't just keep hitting people in the skull repeatedly because you break your hand. So that's why they were more so trying to protect their bodies than they were trying to protect their face, because there wasn't too many face hits coming at you like that.
Hey, appreciate dropping the jewels right there, Rick. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
anytime. But it did look goofy as fuck. Put him up, I said, put him up.
Right. Happy birthday to Jack Johnson. Rest in peace, Jesse Owens. Well, rest in peace to Jack Johnson as well. But going forward to start the episode, we're going to start with some NAIA football, some college football. Gonna take it down to Waxahachie, Texas.
God,
Or
what Texas?
Waxahachie, Texas.
I know exactly where
I was
that's
about to say,
at.
Jamil, where's Waxahachie at?
Yeah.
Waxahachie is about, I would say, almost like an hour away from Dallas, but it's like nothing out there, honestly. It's its own little small little town.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Waxahachie sounds like it's a small town, and it sounds like there's nothing there other than Southern Western Assemblies of God University, which was one of the teams playing in the SAC championship against Arizona Christian. Arizona Christian won 23-20 by a last-second field goal by Nestor Higuera. That doesn't sound too interesting, right? Until you see the stats and you see the bio of Nestor. Nestor's 5'5", 285 pounds, and he kicked the game-winning goal to win the SAC championship. So the first thing I did, I instantly saw the stats. Not his stats. I saw the game stats. I wanted to see rushing yards, because the biggest thing I wanted to see was rushing yards, because instantly I thought, if they get a field goal to win the game with the last second, if he was plugging the A gap, I guarantee they would have won by about 14.
Facts in the NAIA. Facts
In the NAIA, you 285, you better be on the line.
Dog, if he ain't no center, that it's a problem. Like, you 5'5", 285.
If you don't go plug the A gap,
Dog, that sound like a food order.
Look, I don't never want to hear. Oh, he came up short on the field goal with your big ass. All that fucking man. If you short of anything less than 75 yards, bro, I'm
Jumbo
gonna sit your big ass the fuck down.
Hey, and yo, this is the part that made me laugh. He used to be a goalie. Yeah.
For soccer?
Yeah.
Man, kick hard left.
Hey, man.
I was about to say, is he nimble? Like what's going on here? Am I
he ain't
nimble?
Hold on. Yo,
that's wild.
Hold on, DJ. Hold on. Aaron, I got a question for you.
Sports.
Aaron, I got a question for you. If you 5'5", 285, do you think you nimble?
Hey, I'm not 5'5", 285. He was a goalie. Goalie's got to be nimble. Maybe.
Yeah,
Yo, but there's no way your body type gonna be.
Hey, man, maybe after getting into football, he just kind of let himself go. He's like, shit, I'm a kicker. I ain't got to be in shape to do this.
Ain't that much letting go, Rick.
Yeah, letting go to turn 5'5", 285.
Wait, 5'5"? God damn!
That's why I keep saying it, bro. 5'5", 285.
Oh, I thought you said 6'5".
No.
5. Damn.
5'5".
No, 6'5", 285.
That nigga is morbidly obese out there. Like
it's a bowling ball. It's a bowling ball with the game-winning field goal.
That nigga walking diabetes out there. That nigga.
You'd be like, if I'm just tap my foot.
Like, God.
Nah, that's disrespectful, Janikowski. At least he got the leg. You know what I'm saying?
In the sport, you gotta be in somewhat shape, man.
That guy. Leave Janikowski out. That's my guy.
Because wasn't he a first-round pick too?
And he's well worth it.
Yeah, no disrespect. But yeah, this is 5'5", 285, Rick.
Like you're a professional athlete, man. Like I don't care.
No, he's up in
I'm sorry, college athlete. Athlete. You're still an athlete. The word
not.
Athlete is you ain't got an athletic bone in your body. 5'5", 285.
Nah, he
his
got
foot
one good
because he knocked out that game winner. That's the only athletic bone that.
Damn, leg bone connected to the foot bone. God damn.
He said, all I gotta do is, hey, I got that leg though.
I ain't mad.
That's all I got. Yo, don't expect me to do any coverage help or anything. Like, yo,
that nigga got that James Brown, man. Get on the good foot.
Yo, this guy.
One time.
You need to get on some good feet and plug the A gap. I'll tell you what.
Yo, you need to play center, bro. Like, go ahead.
For real.
You low center of gravity, bro. You good.
Shout out to Arizona Christian, but I firmly believe instead of winning 23-20, you guys could have won about 21-7 if this man was D tackle.
Man.
Nah, put him at center, bro. Put him at center.
The last thing I say, he like a midget sumo wrestler.
Yo, you gotta call him a little person.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I'd put him at fullback. I'd run
small guy. Fullback.
No,
you gotta be able to run and play fullback.
Yeah, bro. Keep him
running. If he's a goalie, if he was a goalie, and he has to be able to run a little bit.
No, nah.
That was in a past life.
If he can run fourth and inches, that would be the only time you can have him at fullback.
Yeah.
Like, dog, he's a detriment. He's 5'5", 285. Like, no, put him at center, put him at the line, and let him be
5'5", 285.
Yeah.
Dang, that just sounds crazy. All right, man.
Yeah, like I told you, that sounds like an order. That sounds like an order.
I was just about to say this man Jamel, so that sounds like a food order.
Hey, can I get the 5'5", 285?
You sound like he at Wendy's.
Hey, you didn't get that 5'5", 285, dude?
Instead of the 4 for 4, the 5 for 5. Man, go March Madness. DJ, Gonzaga's still in there.
Yeah, motherfucker's still in it.
Now they may close it out by now. They're still in there.
Yeah. Hey, you know who else is in there? The Cucamonga bracket killers, baby.
Man, yo,
he said bracket. He said bracket.
I said bracket.
So Shout out. Speaking of that, shout out to Hugh Jass. Whoever Hugh Jass is number one in the bracket. It's Hugh Jass like the name, not huge ass, but
yeah. Nice play on words though. Nice play on words. Yeah. I feel you on that.
Still don't know who that is. So whoever that is, shout out you. Gonzaga just won. Final is 85-66 against USC. So they're in the Final Four. Michigan and UCLA are playing right now.
Yep.
Baylor and Houston are so Baylor, Houston, and Gonzaga are the three teams in the Final Four. We're waiting on Michigan and UCLA. So that was it. That was really all I was gonna say. DJ Gonzaga's still in there, still rolling, and they're kind of steamrolling teams right now.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Any thoughts on any changes? Yeah, you feel any
rants? Any rants?
No, yeah, I feel the same way. If you don't win this year, I don't never want to hear or see you at the number one spot, whether it's preseason polls, whether you're 27-0. I will never want to see you at number one if you don't win this year.
I mean, at least they're in the Final Four.
But right. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. If you don't win it this year, my stance is still the same. I don't want to hear shit from you.
Where they get though, they usually get.
They usually get here, so I'm not surprised they get here. I thought I had them losing in the chip. So yeah, I
don't know who they would lose to now.
At this point, because Gonzaga is always in it, like every time. So I feel like the competition level, I think
they're probably the most experienced team. You would say.
And I feel like that coach is coaching his ass off right now. I think he heard you, DJ, with your ring.
Yeah, Skip Bayless going. Skip Bayless coaching his ass off.
Yeah. Skip Bayless' little brother and shit.
Yo.
Nah, he looks exactly.
Hold on, I thought Skip Bayless' little brother was his wife because they look way too much.
Yo, this nigga right here.
But yeah, I don't know.
Y'all doing the most like 10 minutes in, man. Like let the show start.
And
it's my fault.
You're right. I didn't have nothing to do about it this time.
It's my fault. I started us off on this one.
My bad. Yeah, I started off with war. I'm war ready. I don't care.
But really, really quick, man. I think UCLA, they've been upsetting a lot of people, man.
Right.
If they win against Michigan, I think that they can. I think they can win it all if they beat Michigan, man.
How do you guys feel about Houston?
No, I was just about to say that.
I wasn't even considering them.
But I was going to say, I was going to say Houston's a good program.
Never considered them.
If you think about it, for football plus their basketball program, like they're doing pretty well.
Yeah,
that's a point. They are, and they've had kind of decent, sort of exciting teams in the past few years too, and it seems like it's all come together for them. So
they definitely had decent teams. I think they just kind of slid under the radar this year. Like I don't think anyone, like you hold a gun to someone's head, no one's going to say, yeah, Houston's going to be in the Final Four this year. Like, I don't think anyone saw that one coming. And, although they have played well throughout the whole tournament, they played consistent.
I feel like the pandemic is a big thing about how mentally strong are you, like if we saw that with the bubble plus with everything that's going on, like, with the Super Bowl, with Tom Brady, to even, with the championship, how mentally strong is your team?
It is.
Because I know for me, just building off the crowd's energy, man, like not having that, I know that can affect a player's psyche and how they play.
Yeah, that's why I say mentally, you got to be mentally strong to go out there.
Right. It's more so the other guys, not the stars.
I think it's for everybody. Honestly, honestly, I think it's for everybody. And I know college isn't the same extent of high school basketball, but just being a coach like during COVID, like it's a process. Like every day is a process. You got to make sure everybody's in the same thing. You got to make sure nobody's. If one person is out of it for 1 second, it just throws off. It's a lot of organization. It's a lot of organization going on. So you got to make sure you keep that structure consistently every day. So
Aaron, let me ask you, like, as a coach, is it hard? Like, was it hard for you to like you hear your voice echo in the gym as you're talking to your players throughout the game?
Mean, I wasn't coaching in those gyms. For me, no, it wasn't like it was awkward for like maybe the first quarter, but at that point, like I got used to it. So it's one of those things. It was one of those things for me. I got used to it, but I can't speak for everybody. I can't speak for any of these coaches. They're playing in if I was playing in Michigan's gym with nobody there, yeah, it would be probably weird. But
what they hold like 15,000 fans, like
something like that. But just to go back, I think it's an everyday process. And to Jamel's point, like you got to be locked in, because if not everybody's on the same not everybody's on the same shit, and somebody loses focus for 1 second, especially during this year, it can easily throw things off. So all these teams are showing mental toughness by just making it this far. All the teams that made it, all the teams that have upsetted teams, all of that, like it's a good example of mental toughness. I'm glad all these teams can play. But before we move on, we can't talk about Gonzaga and whoever they're playing yet, since Michigan and UCLA is on. You guys have any predictions for Baylor and Houston? I'll say Houston for the hell of it.
I'll go with Baylor.
I'm gonna go with Houston.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock with Baylor. I'm gonna rock with Baylor for this one.
Yeah, Baylor was number one in the nation for a lot of time this season. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see if they can hold on, if they can make it to the championship. It'll be a good run for them.
There'd be some decent teams along the way.
That's another program.
Pretty handedly.
That's another program.
Big 12 has decent schools. It has decent programs in their conference too.
I feel like the other part is like more kids have more access or know more about other different colleges now too. So talent pool is not just going to a certain amount of schools. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I think players are starting to get smarter with realizing, and it might be through the help of trainers, because I feel like more kids have access to trainers than in previous generations. I think that they kind of let them know, hey, you don't want to go necessarily to the best, to the best school. Like you don't want to just go to Kentucky. You want to go somewhere that fits your play style and is going to allow you to maximize your potential. And that's why you got some of these players that go to Arkansas now or Alabama, you know what I'm saying, that you wouldn't have had in the 90s and in the 2000s.
No, I definitely agree with that. I feel like more players are sticking with, their play style. Like, why go somewhere, a big school where they don't even fit the play style that you play? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. So got two people Baylor, two people Houston. We'll see what happens, and we'll see what happens with UCLA and Michigan. But moving on from the NCAA, let's get to the NBA. Last week was especially Thursday, had a lot of movement, but not a lot of crazy blockbuster deals, but still a lot was done as far as the trade deadline and buyouts and all of that in the NBA. Just to recap a few things, I know I'm probably going to miss some. So we got the Bucks got PJ Tucker. The Clippers traded Rondo for Lou Will, Lemon Pepper Lou. Nuggets got Aaron Gordon. Blazers traded Norman Powell for Gary Trent Jr. and Rodney Hood. Drummond went to the Lakers in the buyout. Aldridge went to the Nets in a buyout. JJ Redick got picked up by the Mavericks. The Celtics got Evan Fournier. He got Oladipo. Bulls or Magic traded their whole team pretty much, and Bulls got Vucevic. Any of these picks, or maybe some that or trades that we didn't see / buyouts, any of these you guys like the most, or you guys think is the most beneficial to their team, or is there another one that I may have missed that you guys like more?
You guys want to hear a quick stat with Gary Trent Jr.?
I meant to say this, so I'm glad you're saying
this. So in 1998, Gary Trent Sr. was traded from the Blazers to the Raptors, 41 games into his third NBA season. 23 years later, Gary Trent Jr. gets traded from Portland to Toronto, 41 games into his third NBA season.
I saw that. It's kind of
Crazy.
I did not know that. That's trippy.
Yeah, right. That's wild.
Nah, that's super trippy.
Yeah. So yeah, proceed. I just wanted to get that stat out there.
Nah,
DJ with another black fact.
I know, right? Hey, brought to you by no one. Out of these, man, there's a couple that I like. I feel like every team got a player that well, not every team, but most of the teams that are in playoff contention, they actually got someone that can help them right away. For me, I think the Nuggets and the Heat stand out the most to me. Depending on if Oladipo can stay on the court, if he's healthy, him and Butler together, they're two dogs. I think they can definitely turn up the heat in the Eastern Conference. And as far as the Nuggets, adding Aaron Gordon and also getting JaVale McGee in the buyout market, I think that's huge for them. They have someone that can support the Joker coming off the bench. And then you also have a versatile forward that can guard multiple positions. He can spot up. He can, he's exciting, athletic. Like I think that's big for them. So the Heat and the Nuggets are who stand out the most for me.
To go off what you said about the Nuggets, I think as far as trades, I think that might be the one that I like the most, or at least I like for the Nuggets, just because of they pretty much got a Jeremy Grant replacement. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy Grant sort of played that role last year. He left. They were able to get that. And like you said, he's exciting. He can do not as well defensively as Jeremy Grant, but he can guard multiple positions. He can put the ball on the floor. He'll probably give you a little bit more offense. His shots improved. He's not Aaron Gordon's not just a dunker anymore. So he's improved his offensive game. I think that's something that I think he'll fit next to Jokic. And I think that's going to be good for them going on their playoff run. One move that I think is kind of underrated as far as all the deals. I like JJ Redick on the Mavericks.
Oh, you stole mine, Aaron. That's what I was going to say.
I like JJ Redick on the Mavericks just because like we know how well they did with shooters around Luka, and you get JJ fucking Redick next to Luka. We know what JJ Redick's gonna do. So I think that's a sleeper one. But Mel, you can chime in on that.
Aaron stealing my sauce. Definitely staying JJ Redick pick, but I would say Rondo. I feel like his leadership to the Clippers is definitely gonna be needed because he's going to make, Paul George and Kawhi more accountable. He has, the stripes on the wall to say what he's going to say, and they have to accept it. He's going to be like, yo, I play with Hall of Famers. Who are y'all? So I feel like his leadership is going to be big for the Clippers. And like I said before, Aaron stole my thunder, JJ Redick. And I like the Drummond pick. I feel like his force in the middle for the Lakers is something they need, rebound wise and defensive wise. And I feel like LeBron, his ability on the court to keep Drummond, engaged offensively and defensively will, help his game out at the same time.
Yeah, I like Aaron, what you said about Jeremy Grant, about Aaron Gordon replacing Jeremy Grant, because I really think this season they missed him. Definitely. Just what he does, that kind of guy. I think they definitely missed that. And then Jamel, what you said with Rondo, I think Rondo is a great pickup for the Clippers. That was my best pickup, would be Rondo to the Clippers, because they got a natural point guard, a floor general, somebody who's been there, done that. But that's kind of what they needed at that position. I think Pat Bev is a good backup to him. But, you don't want Pat Bev being your point guard. You want him being a fucking annoyance for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Right.
That's kind of where he fits in. I will say this, like, everybody that wants to talk about like the Nets, like, it's just annoying how like they're acting like they get these niggas in their prime. Like, bro, they got LaMarcus Aldridge, a shell of himself. They got Blake Griffin a shell of himself. Like, chill.
Ano- Another thing is like once they made the Harden trade, they're like, oh, it's just them three and they don't have depth. Well, they get depth and now you're complaining. So it's
right. I mean, like, calm down. Like,
I feel like people are.
I
I feel
already
like
think with
people
those
are
three,
more.
they're already a favorite.
I feel like people are more upset with the names. You know what I'm saying? Because like they hear
That's all it
Blake
is.
Griffin
That's
and
all
they
it is.
think Blake Griffin of the Clippers. That ain't Blake Griffin of the Clippers. Like, yeah, even though he could dunk, we seen it. Like the ups ain't the same. Like,
Right.
and like you said, Aldridge, like that's why I didn't even say his name. Like, even though on the buyout market, like, yeah, but there's a reason why the Spurs let him go.
Right. Be mad at the Spurs. Be mad at the Pistons. But don't be mad at them for going to good teams. Like, okay, if you were a quality veteran, why the fuck would you sign to the Hornets? What fucking sense does that make?
Sure.
That like
If I'll be honest with you, if I wanted to get my numbers back up, I probably would have went to the Phoenix Suns. You know, Chris Paul gonna make sure you get the ball in the right place.
Him and CP don't get along no more.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Blake Griffin.
Okay.
More like Aldridge.
Nah, he wouldn't fit in there.
You don't think so?
Nah, too slow.
Yeah.
Big man of the old. No, go ahead.
Oh no, Rick, you got it. You got it.
No, you got to go.
He can pick and pop a Harden all day though.
If you were about to say something about the Nets, you might as well go because I wasn't.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
Okay, so I was gonna say two things really quick. One, I'm surprised Kyle Lowry didn't get traded, and I think I know we talked about the Clippers.
They're gonna do a sign and trade in the offseason with Kyle Lowry.
Okay, but you talked about the Clippers. I think Philly would have been a good destination for him. I think they could have used
Kyle
Lowry.
Been back home.
And then yeah, he is from Philly. And then I think the Magic chose the right time to get rid of everybody. Like the Magic were probably going to be an 8-7 seed in the East,
and they have been for like the last 2-3 years.
They were going to have that core. So it was good to kind of start over for them. They should have some cap space. I don't know if anybody's going to go to Orlando, but you could at least get a young core.
Every 8 to 10 years, the Magic are good.
Yeah, so you just gotta wait. You just gotta stay your course.
You just gotta wait for their cycle, but they'll be good again. You just gotta wait for their cycle. They do it. You just gotta wait for the cycle to come around.
And one part is, Florida has no income tax, so players are gonna go there at some point.
Someone will go there.
Yeah,
it's just about acquiring the right guy.
Yeah. So, real quick, man, what y'all think, man? Does this change any team's chances of winning the championship this year? You think any of these trades could affect that?
I say the Lakers helped themselves out defensively wise, but I don't know. I want to see what Miami does. With everything they have. And the Nuggets, like y'all said, I feel like that's another team to look at for me personally.
Yeah. So I'm looking at all the things we talked about as far as really giving a team a chance to win the championship. I think out of all these, I'd say Oladipo to the Heat, just because you get another scorer. You don't have Jimmy doesn't have to
big time score
be the guy, as long as, like you said, Rick, if he's healthy. But the thing about the Heat is you can't gauge them until playoff time. Like this trade, at least you can't gauge this trade at least until playoff time. So it'll be hard to say, because I feel like that's what this trade is for. So I think all these other moves, I feel like they may have gotten better, but it didn't give them a chance to win a championship. Like it made their team a little bit better.
Yeah.
They've improved. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll say this about the East. Brooklyn's still far ahead than everybody. I feel like.
Right.
I feel like the Celtics got a little bit better. What I feel like the Celtics did, though, which I like that they got rid of Tice. I like Tice as a player, but they don't need him. They need who's the dude? Robert Williams. That's who the fuck they need starting. Because he's low maintenance. He don't have a tremendous amount of offensive skill. He blocks, he rebounds. That's all. Having Tice as an offensive threat and option kind of eliminates what Jason Tatum, and it takes away shots from Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Kemba for that matter. Which I need them to shoot more and less of Tice, even though Tice is skilled. And then the Bucks, whatever. I think we've seen the Bucks. The
Miami showed that the Bucks ain't nothing.
I think Miami is the biggest threat to Brooklyn now. As far as the West,
I still think Philly is. But
if Embiid's back.
But the only thing I say about Miami, not to cut you off, DJ, is
no, go ahead.
In the playoff scenario, like their defense is so scrappy.
That's why I said I think they're the biggest threat to.
If I'm any team, that's one squad that I'm not saying like for Brooklyn, I wouldn't be too worried, but like you can't sleep on Miami because they're gonna push you to a game 7, or at least they're gonna try if you sleep on them a little bit.
Well, not just that, they don't give a fuck. They don't care about your name.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn about none of that. They won't come out and play.
Right.
Now, go ahead.
As far as the Western Conference, I feel like the Jazz don't have a fucking chance. What did they do? They're already not a better playoff team than three teams easily in the Western Conference. 4 teams easily in the Western Conference. They're not better than the Blazers, Nuggets, Lakers, or Clippers in the playoffs off the rip. So, and then they didn't do anything, and all those other teams did. So to improve themselves.
So
I forgot about the Jazz.
So real quick, since no one brought them up, I thought someone would. For me, although I love the Heat. For the East, it's definitely the Heat. Like I think they could by far. They got a lot better, and they still kept that young core. They still got Kendrick Nunn. They still got Tyler Hero. They still got Duncan Robinson. So I love that. But in the West, I love the Nuggets pickup, but Norman Powell to the Blazers, that's huge for them because that's something that they needed. They needed someone else that could create shots for himself. I think he's averaging 19, 20 a game right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I honestly think that
he's like low budget CJ.
Put him over the edge a little bit.
I gotta watch them more with Norman Powell because when I saw that trade, I could be totally wrong. I've been wrong before. In my head, I'm like, you're getting the same thing from Gary Trent and Rodney Hood for Norman Powell. I feel like that offsets each other. I could, like I said, could be wrong, but I know Norman Powell's
more
having a better scoring
than Rodney.
Somebody else he gives you somebody else that can really create their own shot. So I get that.
Yeah, Norman Powell. He's at a high clip, 19 a game. Like you said, defensively he's there. And the other thing, man, he's got that championship pedigree, man. Like he understands what it takes to win a championship because he was on that championship winning squad with the Raptors.
I know. You just gotta hope them niggas get hurt.
Hey man, he still had to get to the championship first, man. He still had to get there.
You just gotta hurt the motherfuckers get hurt.
They won, DJ. Get over it. They won.
Yeah. We can say that for a lot of different teams, man.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick, do you guys feel like smaller market teams are at a disadvantage in the buyout market?
No. I feel like sorry teams are at a disadvantage in the market. If you're a good team, look, think about it like this. When Derek Fisher got bought out, where the fuck he went? To Oklahoma City. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. If your team is good, motherfuckers will come to you because it's not about I gotta live here. It's about I just gotta find a fucking long-term Airbnb for the next 3 months to live in this motherfucker.
Let me rent
That's it.
Let me rent something.
I got a room. I fucking room with somebody. One of these players or somebody. Something.
I agree 1,000%. It's definitely like it's definitely teams. It's in the running. Yeah, I agree with that.
Nah, I agree with DJ with that one too. Like that's funny, but it's very true. If you're good, a lot of people are gonna come. Like if you have a legit superstar, people are gonna come. It don't matter where it's at.
If KD, Kyrie, and James Harden were in Milwaukee, guess where motherfuckers would go?
Milwaukee.
It don't fucking matter.
If LeBron and AD
They just happen to be in Brooklyn.
In Sacramento, like people are going to Sacramento.
Right. So that's what it comes to. Like, and that's the thing about the buyout market. The buyout market is like most of the times you're trying to get that contract off, and teams and players are trying to win. Like they're not in a situation where they could win, so they're trying to go to a winner. That has nothing to do with market. That's which teams are at the top. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find a good position for me, a good situation for me that I'll have a role in and also win. And that's what it comes down to. So going forward, hell yeah, hell nah. So
say first with your motherfucking chest.
Exactly. Say it with your chest. First off, to start, Dolphins and Niners made a kind of a big trade. Niners have the third pick now.
Yes.
No, third pick. So they had the 12. Pick. They got the third pick now. They got the Dolphins kind of got a haul in there. They got some future firsts in there for it. They dropped back 12.
No, they're back up to 6.
Oh, they're at 6. I thought they were at 12.
No, they switched their pick with the Eagles.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So
the Eagles put trust in Jalen Hurts
for this year.
Okay, so
for this year.
Cool. Okay, so then they didn't even drop that many spots, and they still smart move by them. So the Niners kind of already said, they already talked to Jimmy G. They said they're going to get a quarterback. They plan on keeping Jimmy, but they're planning on getting a quarterback for when his time's over. Is this the end? Is this the end for Jimmy G? Was this trade the end for Jimmy G and San Fran? Jamel, I can start with you.
Hell yeah. I feel like Jimmy G, if they're not a playoff team, I say week 10, this is the last time we see Jimmy G. But I feel like the 49ers definitely, when you trade up that many picks, like how many picks did they give up? Like 3 first rounders?
Something like that.
So if you're giving up 3 first rounders, that you're definitely looking at your future quarterback. And if they're not in the playoff scenario, they're gonna put their future up now because they have the offensive lineman, they got the defense. All they're missing is a quarterback.
Go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hell yeah, the writing's on the wall. It's been hard for him to stay on the field, for one, and then for two, he didn't. He kind of hurt them more than he helped, like especially in that Super Bowl. I mean, their offense was abysmal. Difficult for them to move it up the field. So I would definitely say the writing's on the wall for him.
I'm gonna say.
Go ahead. You got it.
My fault, DJ. I'm gonna say hell yeah for that reason. I would say it was the beginning of the end after the Super Bowl. Like the year before was hurt. There that went to the Super Bowl. Didn't have that great of a year. Didn't have a good Super Bowl. Was hurt this year. Especially at the quarterback. Like if there's any position that you really can't be hurt in the NFL or any professional sports. But if you're the quarterback and you're always hurt, that's just something they have to do. It's the most important position in maybe sports. So if you're not on the field, they got to find somebody that is.
Hey, not to disagree with you, Aaron, but I feel like your left tackle is like if you don't got no left tackle, you finish.
That's fair, but you could have David Bakhtiari blocking for who we talked about earlier, Rex Grossman. Does that matter?
Oh, I thought you was gonna say what was the quarterback for the Redskins back in the day?
Patrick Ramsey.
Patrick Ramsey.
Yeah. Either way. So like, I mean, you could have whoever blocking for them. Yeah, he might not get sacked, but he's still gonna throw a pick.
Yeah, but we can still say the same thing for Patrick Mahomes on that Super Bowl.
That's fair.
I feel like football is.
It goes hand in hand.
Yeah, football's weird. I feel like Aaron Rodgers said it perfect. We give sometimes too many players too much credit, and sometimes we don't give them enough credit. It's too much of a team sport.
Look. Before we get, I saw Patrick Ramsey throw a ball, and he was parallel to the ground. and it hit the receiver in the face. Like
Hey.
line or not, the
Oh,
ball.
you mean Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah,
Patrick
Patrick
Mahomes.
Mahomes. I'm sorry. Patrick
I was
Mahomes.
about to say,
I was like,
sorry to cut you
nah,
off, but
Patrick, you
Mahomes is not
delusional.
doing
That was
You
probably
know what I meant. Patrick Mahomes
that was
in the
Madden.
Super Bowl, parallel to the
Right.
ground, threw
Right.
the
No,
ball,
that's a blitz. No,
smacked
that was
his receiver in the face mask, and he still dropped. And he, you know how many times I saw him hit people in the face mask that game?
Mm-hmm. And the Super Bowl.
Like I can't put that on the line. I put that on the receivers. Go ahead, DJ. I'm sorry.
You could go to
Okay.
Madden. You could go to Madden. Put Patrick Ramsey's ratings all on 99. He's still not doing that shit. All right,
Damn right.
All right. So I got a few stats. First, I forget if I say hell yeah, hell no, but you'll be able to hear what I forget the way the question was worded. So it's been a while.
Is it the N for Jimmy G? Is it the
Yes, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. The reason why Jimmy is here to stay, a source told the 49ers, or a source for the 49ers told Adam Schefter, he's our guy this year. So that lets you know he's their guy this year. That's why they're drafting another quarterback. Also, you got to think Kyle Shanahan is moving on if they don't have success with Jimmy G this year, because he is 29 and 35 as a coach for the 49ers. So you got to think it's time for him to start winning, or he's out, because you can't be under 500 in 5 years. That's unacceptable. I don't really care who you are, even though you went to the Super Bowl. So for that reason, I say hell yeah, he's gone.
facts? I feel like we're all in agreement that Jimmy G, you better turn up this year. Go so.
Stars.
Right.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Aaron already said I've been wilding. So
March Madness. Baylor's women's coach opposed to COVID testing for the Final Four. Her reasoning is just because she would pretty much hate to see one of the players get tested positive during the Final Four and not be able to play in the Final Four. So that was her reasoning. It was just pretty much she's saying it would be very unfortunate you get all the way this far and then you can't play. Do you guys agree with her?
Hell nah. she bugging. Like, no, like, just because somebody tested positive, that means they wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be quarantined, being ready for,
Kim Mulkey, here's her name. Sorry, I did not say her name.
Oh, shout out to her. But no, she, like I said before, hell nah. She's definitely tripping on that one. I just feel like I get what she's saying. It's a great opportunity for the athletes to be there. It's a once in a lifetime experience, but at the same time, we're still in a pandemic. Everybody's not vaccinated, and it's a selfish thought by the coach.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hell no. I don't agree with her. With all the deaths and the seriousness that comes with COVID, players need to be tested regardless if it's the Final Four or not. You can push the game back. I wouldn't say they would have to forfeit it. They would have to figure something out, but there's no way that these players shouldn't be tested just because they want them to play a game.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo you guys and pretty much say yes, you're tripping. Like, just for safety protocols and however we, like Jamel said, we're in a pandemic, so like it's kind of irresponsible to not have everybody tested. Even though I do hear what she's saying, though, I feel what you're saying. Like, I hear you, but I think you're tripping.
That's where I'm at. I hear you, but I don't feel you. Hell nah. That's simple. I hear you, but I don't feel you.
You said it with your chest, bro.
She wasn't thinking right after that no foul call. She just started saying whatever the fuck came to her mind.
That's what I was about to say. I was going to say either way, she doesn't have to worry about that because she's not there, unfortunately. So that's neither here or there.
He said it with his chest too.
Neither here nor there for Coach Mulkey, unfortunately. That was a tough call. Probably was a foul. Got shafted. Hey.
No, it definitely was a foul.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's a part of the game, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You can't always look at one play.
Yo, shout out to my coach. He always say, if you leave it to the hands of the refs, that's your fault.
Exactly. That's what it comes down to. So, April 1st, tomorrow / today, because that's when it's going to be released. Opening day for the MLB. Will the Dodgers run it back this season? I'll start with you, DJ.
Yeah, absolutely. They are stacked. And then they just got Trevor Bauer too. Like, dog, they are stacked. The pitching staff. I mean, if Clayton Kershaw, if you're saying, all right, we're going to throw Clayton Kershaw out there, he's going to be your third or fourth best pitcher in the rotation, in your starting rotation. Yo, that is the best problem I've ever heard of in a starting rotation. He's a sure Hall of Famer. Yeah, and then you got Mookie Betts out there who you can argue is the best player in the game right now. It's between him or Trout, one of the two. Take your pick. I mean, they're loaded. So I say yeah. Next.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and say hell yeah.
I thought Aaron was gonna, point to the next person.
He was like right there. Yeah, I'll go ahead. So hell yeah, for those same reasons, man. Like you said, Mookie Betts might be one of the best players in baseball. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with the Dodgers. They're gonna run it back. Hell yeah.
I say trust these dudes right here. I'm just go against the grain and say hell nah, because it's always hard, but they know more than I do. So, believe who you want to believe.
I'll say hell yeah for the same reasons DJ said. I think it'll be a good season for them, especially the past few years, like how long it's taken for them to win the World Series.
I think they finally tasted it.
Yeah, pause. But they got the monkey off their back.
No,
hey.
The community will come after us. Pause.
Yeah. Okay. But true. No, I'm on that.
Pause. Just pause. You keep saying it.
That's why he said a pause. but no, I think
sensitive.
I think. Oh my gosh, get this guy.
All right.
That's what I said, but
all right. Hell yeah, that's good. That's gonna be my answer. So
Aaron's like, yo, I'm done.
Like I keep on trying. All right, but it's not worth it. So last one, NFL approved a 17-game season starting this upcoming season. So another game added to the schedule. Good move by NFL.
Yo, Aaron, just one
Sorry,
thing.
it's not the last one, but I
was just gonna say, yo, that's pretty bad. When you say, yo, that person's not even worth my time, like that hurts more. I'm just saying.
No, that's not what I said. I said it's not. I said there's no point of me trying to keep going. That's all.
My bad, misheard. So yeah, carry on.
So I'm gonna say hell nah, and I'm gonna call bullshit on them caring about the players when it comes to concussions, because if they did, they wouldn't be adding another game. All these players are broke the fuck up by the end of their career, and they don't do enough to help them with their health. So I'm gonna say hell nah and call bullshit on their concussion protocol.
I'm gonna say hell nah too. It's clearly a money grab. They're just trying to get another game, a more chance to get some money. Just like you, like if they cared, like I don't know. I feel like another week of rest would make more sense for them than another week of playing football against grown adults. But who am I? I'm just a guy that's just gonna watch the extra week. But hell no, I don't think it's a good call. I don't think it makes sense. Like I think 16 is a good number. I don't feel like you need to add more games. I'm not like, man, I wish there was another week of. I've never felt like, man, we really need more football. Like it's time for playoffs at that point. Like I feel like they shortened the season if anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hell no too. The only thing I wish I would like to see them do is like, okay, expand the league to get more players, or expand the rosters so there's more players on a team to offset that, and then also add another bye week. Okay, so if there's 17 weeks, give them 2 bye weeks then. and just allow them to have 2 vacations or 2 breaks during the year off, like, because they'll need that rest. So if you're going to do that, like, to the players, then at least give them some accommodations. Like,
so they did reduce the preseason to 3 games.
I mean, if they needed to, the fuck they need a preseason for? College don't have the preseason. They turn out just fine. The product is just fine. Fuck that. If you're gonna do a preseason, 1 to 2, that's all you need. You don't. What do I need to play my starters for? I don't need to get them warmed up.
I'm a disagree with all y'all. I'm gonna say hell yeah, just because the players signed off on this. This was a part of the agreement. They wanted more money. The NFL said, all right, they put the 17 games in there. The NFL players saw that, they signed off on it. For me, I feel like if they was going to sign off on the 17 game, they should have said a lifetime cover of insurance on the NFL players' part. But I feel like they missed a opportunity on the agreement. Like, yeah, they got, drug testing out of there and certain benefits, but I feel like they missed a call on their part to, say, okay, if these 17 games, like, we need cover life insurance full time. So I feel like the NFL players need to look at their NFL PA.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
look at Jamel having logical answers, and instead of us just going off
the cuff.
Just off the cuff. Look at Jamel with an actual logical answer. So there you go. Thank you.
Hey, we still a sports podcast out here.
So last one. I know I said last one off before the last one, but this is the actual last one. I forgot we added one. Rich Paul.
Gonna get an encore.
right. Rich Paul said, had a quote, give me Allen Iverson leaving Georgetown, coming to the league, and today Allen Iverson would have $1 billion brand. Do you guys believe that?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell, stamp it. Both
right.
next.
We talking about the answer.
I feel like regardless, I don't even think he need Rich Paul. Like he wouldn't need Rich Paul for that. Like, I don't know if that's what he's saying or if he's just saying Allen Iverson in general. But like Allen Iverson
had white boys wearing sleeves and headband.
With his ability and his marketing ability, and with social media, and the atmosphere of AI, I feel like we understand it, but that era was something crazy about AI. Like, he changed the culture, he changed the way people play basketball. I feel like when you look at Steph Curry, Dame Dollar, Kyrie, James Harden, the way they handle the ball is like an evolution from AI.
Hell yeah.
Say it with your chest though, Rick.
Hell yeah.
We don't need you to put bass in your voice, motherfucker.
About to make well scream.
Iverson coming out now. Like, I was thinking, like, a few months ago, I saw like highlights of Iverson during the tournament, and like the first thing I thought of is if Iverson was in like the past 3 years, and there was hype around now with Twitter and social media around Allen Iverson in college, like he would have had so much more also good publicity. There would have been a lot of just AI hype around him. Yeah, he'd probably be close to $1 billion right now, especially with the money if you getting in the NBA.
I don't know if you would even have the chance to have that in today's society with the one fuck up that wasn't even a fuck up for real.
But at the same time,
no. Scratch that. We're just talking about Allen Iverson out of college from Georgetown. Like, scratch that.
But at the same time, I was gonna say, if we were talking about him being during the Twitter, Instagram, Facebook era, even TikTok, his high school football highlights, it would put AI onto something that I don't think we will ever see, because he was a hell of a good wide receiver, a hell of a good quarterback. They ranked him better than Michael Vick. So plus with his basketball skills, I don't think we would have even understand what he would have had. Like, the Ball brothers wouldn't even compare to AI with the hype. You know what I'm saying? Like, LaMelo hype is crazy, but AI, I don't know.
AI hype would be ridiculous.
Yeah, it would have been. Imagine Curry times 100.
Yeah, like it would be ridiculous, man. So yeah, he probably would end up if he came out in the league now with by once all said and done like $1 billion brand.
Hey, 5'11", dunking.
Yeah, he was tough.
Man. So as we wrap it up, we're gonna go top 5. This week's top 5 hip hop one-hit wonders.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be a tough one. This is. I got a decent list. It's just a matter of how many y'all take. Because if y'all take some, I'm gonna be clueless like I was last week. It's gonna be another 3-minute draft pick. Hopefully,
we're not gonna let you do that this time.
Right.
Hit the
I took damn near the whole show trying to pick Rudy Gay for the in-game dunkers. But so Rick won. Rick, you got first pick. Mel, you got second. I got third. DJ, you have fourth. And you will have 2 picks in a row. On your turn, is everybody ready?
Ready.
Rick, you were on the clock.
So for me, number 1 pick, Craig Mack, Flavor in the Year.
Okay.
Mel.
I gotta go with an old school classic, man. Baby Got Back. Sir Mix.
Okay.
Jaquan Tipsy.
Ooh,
you got that quick.
I told you. That was my first
he came
pick.
off the gate.
Look, I got 2 for you. The second one, y'all gonna be like, yo, all right. Afro Man, because I got high.
No, I can see that for you. I can see that.
No, the second one. Tell me, Smiles and South Star though.
I was hoping I was gonna get that on the back.
Yo, I wonder how many people remember them. That album was tough. That album was tough.
Smiles and South Star.
Smiles and South Star.
He just had a flashback.
Yeah, I had to pull that one out the bag though.
DJ went back to 106 and Park.
Being number 4.
All right. I'm going FLY swag surfing.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yo, this man came out. He came out the gate.
I know he didn't play this time. Oh, swag. Oh, okay.
Your pick, Mel.
My pick. Y'all coming out the gate with the I'm gonna go with Designer. Panda.
Okay. Rick, your pick, you got 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell is happening right now. There we go. Whatever it was, stop. Yeah, no, it started going off. Okay, is my pick?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Shout out to my guy for bringing him back too. I'm gonna go ahead and rock with I Got 5 on it.
Damn it, you stole. I thought that was gonna be there. That's why I didn't pick it.
You got another one. That's a good one.
You know what? Just because I was in the bar and I heard it playing Saturday, randomly. Haven't heard this song in years. Mims, This Is Why I'm Hot.
Damn it, this motherfucker stole both of my shits.
I was trying to sneak that one late. Mel, it's your pick.
he just stole my pick.
Well, you got to pick something else. It's only the 3rd round. You need 3 more picks.
Oh man. Did somebody teach me how to Dougie?
No.
Oh, that's there.
Cali Swag District.
Cali Swag District.
It's all you.
I'm gonna go House of Pain, Jump Around.
Okay.
Let me get Crisscross.
Okay.
I thought I'd be there longer.
I'm surprised that one's still there actually. Damn, you got me on the Cali Swag though. I thought I was gonna get CSD. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, I got one. Ooh, I got one.
Ooh, I'm about to take it. Ooh, it's like nah.
Let me get Vanilla Ice, baby.
Okay.
Vanilla Ice.
I ain't mad at that.
Does he count as a one-hit wonder? Because he did have that Ninja Turtle song too. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Ain't nobody worry about that.
I mean, Jaquan had Hood Hop, but ain't nobody worried about that.
Yeah.
Hood Hop was harder than Tipsy.
And Hood Hop was a harder song, honestly. So
yeah.
Yeah, you took Mims. I'm gonna go Hurricane Chris.
Oh shit! Hey, baby.
But he had Halle Berry too, though.
I mean,
you're right.
I'll change it.
No. I'm not saying.
Nah. I kind of agree with Rick.
One. No, I'll change it.
That's two hits right there. That's two good hits.
I'll change it. I'll go.
He gonna be an asshole with this one, isn't he?
I'll go YC. I'll go YC. Racks on racks on racks. We're good.
Oh shit! I forgot about
Future.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah.
Look at.
Yeah. Oh shit! Should have let me keep Hurricane Chris.
Nah, because I wouldn't have even thought about that.
You had to change it. I just said he had.
I'm joking. Just laugh.
Okay, I'm about to
say. This nigga got mad.
I'm joking.
Say, calm down, guys. Calm down.
Man, you joke seriously.
Am I next?
Yes, sir. That's why I just said that's your pick.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even hear you. I'm going with tag.
I still hear the hostility in your voice.
Shut up.
A buck.
Tag team. Whoop. There it is.
I was just about to get them. Damn it.
Yeah.
Rick, you got 2 picks, so hopefully you got another one in you.
You know what, man? Because I used to sing this song religiously as a little kid in middle school. Fucking Bone Crusher. I ain't never scared. I will rock with him. And what's my other one, man? Damn. I'm about to hit that Earn joint. Hold on.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta act like you pick it. Just say a few times. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I did that. I know what I'm picking my next pick.
Come on, Rick.
Yeah, exactly. I know him. Oh, does Shoulder Lean by Young Joe count?
Nah, Young Joe. No, if Hurricane Chris doesn't count,
Young
What's his other hit? I think that's what his other hit was.
Bam bangs, boy. Young Joe has fire mixtapes too, though. Like he
had that DJ drama joint.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you that. So
Pockets deep, BK double whopper because it's cheesy. Come on.
Okay. I was really crazy.
I'm mad that Aaron remember the lyrics, like, because Young Joe's lyrics was like funny. It was
that's
real
Polo
funny.
Dro, man.
Polo Dro.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rock with I'll take throw some D's on it.
Damn, you took
Rich
my
boy.
shit. Me?
What's your pick?
My pick. Shot Boys, Party Like a Rock Star.
Nah, that's what I was just about to.
I thought someone already picked that.
Hell no.
God damn it!
You talking about the anthem, man? Back in the
Party
day,
Like a Rock Star.
I hated that song.
I loved it.
I was about to pick it. I was about to pick it to win, but I hated that song. That song was not tight to me.
I thought Aaron picked that joint. I got it.
Nah,
damn.
DJ picked something like it. What was your second pick, DJ?
Yeah.
You don't remember what your second pick was?
DJ's picked Afro Man, Smiles and South Star, Chris Cross Night.
No, it was Aaron. Aaron picked something close to it. But go ahead. What's that?
Okay.
I picked Swag Surfing.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I put Shot Boys, Swag Surfing, all that. That was just an era of we're gonna come up with whatever.
I'm gonna go DJ Webstar Chicken Noodle Soup.
Hey.
Ain't mad at it.
I was in New York when that came out, bro. That shit was heavy.
That was a shit.
But that is a disgusting combination, though.
Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side?
Orange soda at that. Orange
Right.
soda. That's disgusting.
DJ, last pick.
Let me get.
That was fucking okay.
I'm going old school, man. I got an old school ass list for it. Let me get DJ Cool.
Let me clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat.
Okay. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, I my list old as shit.
I definitely did the Aaron joint, man. I meant to pick Designer Panda on one of my joints, man.
I already
That
picked
Panda joint was crazy.
He got picked early though.
I picked him
Did?
already. Yeah.
Oh, you picked Panda? Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
Jamel picked in like the second round. So
yeah, he got picked up early. Yeah, he got picked early.
So
I got sleeper picks, bro.
So I didn't get Hurricane Chris, but like I just want to say this. Ain't no club that damn hot that you ain't got no shoes on.
Yeah.
Ain't no club that damn hot.
Yeah, nah, maybe for the women.
Club that
women
I
be
ain't
walking around barefoot all the time.
Bro, you went through a process. You took your shoes off and your socks.
Hey, look, my man in that super VIP though.
Yeah, I was about to say it's too many drinks getting spilled. Like it's
he in that VIP.
Yeah,
it's a like
VIP.
Man, I don't care. You a different type of monster. Even if you a female.
You a different type of dude if you shoeless in the club.
You say you from St. Louis, man?
Nah,
that's St. Louis, Missouri. They probably walk around barefoot for fun.
Why are you in the club?
Yo, for somebody so country to say something.
You need to figure if you're barefoot and you're barefoot before you're in the club, you need to change your priorities. You shouldn't be going to the club. Do something.
He's probably barefoot in a juke joint. He just called it the club. He's at a juke joint.
All right, look, let's not spend too much time on people being barefoot, okay?
No, for real.
I'm just saying, like, there's ain't no clubs that high.
St. Louis, we fuck with you.
Nah, for real. Them some wild boys out there.
Yeah, we fuck with you. You got a fan in me, goddamn it.
Hey, speak for the both of us.
Yeah, you got a fan
any other ones? Any other ones y'all can think of before we wrap it up?
Chain hang low, Young Jib.
Oh, I was gonna say Black Rob. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a monster.
Hold on. I ain't happy. I let that slide. I thought I had one more pick for some reason.
DJ walk it out.
Hey, was it Young MC? Bust a move.
Rex and Effects.
Racks on racks. Yeah. What is it? We already said some of the big ones, you know. The Mims one got me mad though. I thought I was gonna be like one.
I was gonna come back to that one.
I'll tell you what, this probably counts as like a one-hit wonder, but like I don't consider it a one-hit wonder because the album was fire. Like I don't care what y'all say, album was crazy. That's Fetty Wap. Like Fetty Wap album was fire.
Yeah, I like one comedian said.
I was gonna say Fetty Wap, but he had like 3 hits at once.
He did.
No, the whole album, the whole album.
So you can't call him a one-hit wonder. Exactly. I just knew he wasn't gonna last.
The whole Fetty Wap album was hits.
Like, but you know they've had a problem with that with that record label that he's under, where they can't keep they keep mishandling their talent.
Hey, you know what? We didn't say Rapper Delight, Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah.
I mean, so did y'all happen to see that Hip Hop Evolution thing on Netflix that came out like last year, 2 years ago?
Nah, I didn't watch it. I still didn't watch it.
The funny thing about it is it talks about like different places in New York and all that stuff. And then Sugar Hill Gang was one of the segments of one of the episodes. And there's a part, so I forget, I think there's 3 people in it. However, the last dude who's rapping, he has one part where he's something like, "Don't ever let nobody steal your rhymes" or something like that. But funny thing about that whole verse, he stole that whole verse from somebody else at like a pizza parlor, and then that was the verse, and then he said that lyrically. He said that "don't let nobody steal your rhymes" in his verse. So he stole somebody's verse, told them not to let anybody steal your rhymes, and it's one of the biggest hits.
Yeah, because he told you, man, hey, look, don't let me steal your shit.
Hey,
don't be like this guy at the pizza parlor.
Right.
Hey, yeah, don't say a nice verse. You know, I'm gonna steal your joint and make millions off it.
Like, yeah, so I just thought about that, and that was in my head before the draft, but that's happened a few times. I'm trying
yeah,
that's really it. So What'd you say, Rick?
No, I'm saying. So what's up, man? Anything else, y'all?
No,
no,
You got any
that's it.
closing?
Hey,
Closing.
Nah.
What we got?
hey, top five, baby. That's it. Subscribe. Vote, like, share.
All
Do
that
all
shit.
that.
All that shit.
That's better.
Everything. Everything we always say at the end of the episode. Make sure you're following all of our platforms.
And keep
Follow,
commenting. We
share.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
We would say we
We got
appreciate
some good stuff coming on the way too.
We appreciate your support. We appreciate the continued support. Make sure you keep on spreading the word, and we could just continue to give you guys new content. So,
And if y'all have any suggestions on topics or anything that y'all want to hear, let us know, man, and we'll try to work that in, man. Let us know.
and once it's time to go back to the clubs and all that stuff, I hope you guys aren't going to the clubs too much. Make sure you have your damn shoes on.
Don't be Jaquan.
Yeah.
Hurricane Chris.
Hurricane Chris. Don't be Hurricane Chris.
That nigga too.
Sign it out on that one.
All right.
Yeah. What did Jaquan do to you? We out.